Student said she was assaulted during a group holiday. 24-year-old Nguyen T. Quinn Tam said she was raped on July 5th and pressured by the man's family to accept money and not go to police. The AP does not usually identify people who say they have been sexually assaulted. Her candor is unusual for Vietnam, where sexual violence is rarely discussed publicly, but she said she wanted to speak out to help protect other women.
You hear stories like this and, you don't think you'd ever be one to experience it.
Vietnam's foreign ministry said legal proceedings have begun, but it did not respond to questions about alleged police pressure to settle the case.
Và các cơ quan chức năng của Việt Nam thì đã ra quyết định khởi tố vụ án và khởi tố bị can theo đúng quy định của pháp luật.
Tam said after she reported the incident to police on July 21st, they took her back to the room where she said she was raped and asked her to reenact the assault, leaving her distraught.
It's basically a place where I didn't physically die, but a part of me is gone, and it's in that room.
The next day, she said police urged her to meet with the 23-year-old and to sign a statement saying she had refused a rape kit and a lawyer. She refused. After she sought help from US officials and a US lawmaker, police confirmed on Thursday they had charged the man.
There's enormous stigma globally to any aspect of sexual reporting or publicly acknowledging that such things have happened. Within families, it's pronounced quite often. In fact, the first place people would experience that pressure, just don't report it, let it go, deal with it. So again, I don't think Vietnam is unusual in that respect.
This is breaking news. Vietnamese authorities have charged a man with rape following allegations made by an American student who says she was assaulted during a trip near Hanoi, and the case has drawn international attention because of her claims about how police handled her complaint. According to reports, the American student said she was sexually assaulted on July 5th while traveling with a group at a resort in FuII province, near Vietnam's capital, Hanoi. The woman says that after reporting the alleged assault, she expected authorities to investigate the case and provide support. Instead, she alleges that police took her back to the room where she said the incident happened and asked her to reenact what had taken place. She has described the experience as deeply disturbing and says authorities also encouraged her to consider resolving the matter privately. The allegations have raised questions about how sexual assault complaints involving foreign visitors are handled in Vietnam. The student also alleges that the suspect's family offered money in connection with the case. The man's father, however, has denied that his family was trying to pressure her into dropping the complaint. Vietnamese authorities have confirmed that legal proceedings have been initiated against the suspect under Vietnamese law. The accused man has not publicly responded to questions about the allegations, and the claims against him have not been proven in court. The case has received attention not only because the alleged victim is an American citizen, but also because of her decision to speak publicly about what she says happened. She says she wants her experience to help protect other women and encourage authorities to take sexual assault complaints seriously. For the student, the case is now about more than the allegations themselves. She has also raised concerns about the treatment she says she received after going to police. As the legal proceedings continue, investigators and the courts will have to examine the evidence and determine what happened. It is important to remember that a criminal charge is an allegation, not a conviction. The accused is entitled to due process, while the alleged victim is entitled to have her complaint investigated fairly and respectfully. The case remains under legal proceedings, and further developments could provide more information about both the alleged assault and the police response.